What is up, everybody? It is Wick here, and I'm inside of a Goodwill looking for treasure I can sell on eBay. And there's some Under Armour shoes that are in great condition. Looked up the comps and they look promising, so decided to pick those up. We're over here checking the shelves. They got lamps. We got coffee makers. What else do we got there? Waffle makers, it looks like. Routers. The same kind of stuff you always see in thrift stores. Of course, we're looking for valuable things that will actually sell on eBay, things that are not oversaturated where there's a lot of people trying to sell them, the uncommon, the unrare. Over here on the toy aisle, we got some board games that are almost good. Some of these things you can make money on. I'm trying to make at minimum $10 profit. And if I'm making $10 profit, it better be easy to list and sell. I'd rather be making, 20 if I'm putting any kind of work into it, right? If it's only taking 5 minutes to list, it's going to sell. It's small. Yeah, I'll take $10 profit. So I see this Arkham Asylum Batman Hot Wheels toy. And I'm like, oh, this is something Goodwill price is really high. No, actually, $7.99. And I do buy that. It looks to be a little rare. Not super desirable, so I will make some great profit on it though once it sells. Here are just some random Pokemon cards in a bag. I'm not sure what Goodwill had these priced. I don't remember. It's like some poker chips mixed in there with it. I see a couple interesting cards, some holographic ones. It doesn't seem to be worth it, so I ended up putting those back. Of course, vintage Pokemon cards, big money. Here's a Disney Cars helicopter for $1.99. I set it back down, but I do buy it. And I've already sold that. It sold very quickly, I think for $25. So that was definitely worth picking up. Here's a jail or bait game, sealed. I check Amazon, eBay, just not worth picking up. I think it was selling for like $8 on Amazon or something like that. Checking out the Halloween goods. Got a ghost here. It's kind of interesting. And I see some of these die cut things and they've been there before, right? And they're newer ones, not really worth picking up. But down here is some vintage die cut. And I see these are from the 80s, early 90s. Got Dracula and a scarecrow here. And check the price. And $2.99 is about as much as I would want to pay for them. I do grab them. I think I can sell those and make some money. Don't find them a lot in good enough condition, right? To buy them usually. I like to find them in bunches so that I can lot them together. So it's nice to see these. The Dracula's jointed, so that helps the value. Checking to see if there's any more. I don't see any. You got a marshmallow mask, pumpkins, and anything else vintage. Here's some sort of ceramic lantern. It looks like new in the box, multiples, just something cheap, no name brand. But check this out. Well, not to check out yet, but not necessarily that. But these I see, and I'm like, hey, these some more of these, and I'm looking at the text there, and I see this 1983, so they're vintage. I grabbed those. They're 99 cents a piece. I don't even know why I set them back down. I guess to turn off the camera and put them in my cart. I also find these. Well, real quick there, just some Angry Birds toys that look like on Amazon was selling for quite a bit of money, so I'm going to give them a shot on there. We got some bath bomb stuff, $10. Not interested. You got the shaving cream up there, which Goodwill's price $2.99. I think it's like $1.20 at Walmart. Maybe it's went up, but I'm pretty sure it's not $3. So I'm back in the same Goodwill the next day. I got some new stuff, some Lego there I pick up. It's been opened. Some of the bags, though, are still sealed. So I decided to grab that for $5.99. Just the loose Lego alone is worth that usually. Some knife blocks, nothing great. Some wooden shoes. Lots of random wooden things, not really worth anything. But check this out, a Breyer horse, $1.99. I'm looking to see if it's Breyer. I see the stamp on it, and for $1.99, I did a Google Lens search, and it looked promising enough to buy it by itself. I just sold a a lot of like 15 Briar horses. I think I got like $80 for them. So I don't really have enough to lot right now, so I might just sell that one single. There's a Starbucks coffee mug. It's more of the basic ones. And what Goodwill have on that? $3.99. Seems like, but yeah, I'm not gonna buy it for $3.99. Got some Christmas stuff here on the end cap. It's been moved there since Halloween has taken over that aisle. Didn't see anything. Moving on to the next Goodwill, and yeah, we're checking the plush. I'm checking the board games, and not sure what I'm doing with the camera now. Must be looking at something. Move, Wick. Let us look. And baseball bat. Looks like, no, it's not a baseball bat. It's like a pool noodle. As far as I know, pool noodles are not worth selling on eBay. So yeah, just loose toys here. Let me know if anyone sees anything I missed. Got some of these dolls, which usually not worth picking up unless there's something special. Some sort of farmhouse there. But this is something very special. This Zest soap. And I'll talk about that more in the haul, but worth quite a bit of money. And if you don't know why, well, I'll explain it later in the haul part of the video. But yeah, I was happy to find that for $3.99. Got an Adidas jacket, a couple pairs of shoes in there, some Keens, some Merrells, some not a bad little haul. Inside of a church thrift store now. And same story from the last time I was in here 2 weeks ago or whatever. Nothing really has changed. Actually, I think there's some board games that weren't there before, but I don't see anything special. Those, 3 of those, what are they called? The no draw. I'm not even sure. I'm drawing a blank. The gray boxes there. I have one new. They sell for like $80 on Amazon. I don't know. I don't think they sell pre-owned for that much. Probably should have checked, but they're putting out Halloween stuff here. So I'm just kind of digging through the box to see if there's maybe a Scream mask in there, vintage Scream mask, which oddly enough, I have a vintage Scream mask in this haul that I got. So let's just jump into the haul. I'll show you everything. Got a pretty cool, very Halloween-y haul to show you. The majority of this came from thrift stores. Some of it was local buys, but I'll jump into it. We'll just start with the Halloween stuff. I got these cardboard die cutouts, vintage. These things can be very good if you can find them cheap enough and in good enough condition. Also old enough. I believe these are from the 80s. Some of them said 83. Now, the Dracula and the Scarecrow, which is jointed and quite large, I paid $2.99 for, which is about the max I'd probably pay. The smaller ones were 99 cents a piece, and the smaller ones are probably worth more than the jointed that I was seeing. I did some Google Lens image searches. Some of the witch ones, I don't think I have the witch one that was selling for like $30 by itself, but some of these should be good. I'll probably lot them all together is what I'm going to do. Maybe price them, I don't know, somewhere between $50 to $100. I'll have to do a bit more research. Selling them individually is fine, but a lot of times you don't get as much money because people don't want to pay the shipping. You know, it's going to cost, even though these are cardboard, just because they're awkward, it's probably still going to be, well, you might be able to get first class on these. My bad. There's no first class anymore. I mean, under £1 before the price starts going up. And the way you would ship these is you take 2 pieces of cardboard, you cut it out flat, nice sturdy pieces, and you just put 1 piece on each side, tape the edges, put them in plastic if you can to protect them in case they get wet. And also if they're moving in between those 2 pieces of cardboard, you don't want it to get stuck to the tape or something. Just watch out for stuff like that. It might be under £1, probably actually. Anyway, I'll probably just do a lot rather than just try to sell them all individually. People will definitely buy them. I also got some, these I'll probably sell separately because they're new. Paid $2.99, 3 of the ghosts, or 4 it looks like. I think I can sell these for $20 by themselves. And I got these as well. I figured I'll give them a shot. They were $2.99. They're vintage. I know a lot of people make these things themselves with like baggies, but I did see some selling. You know, it's getting closer to Halloween. Probably by the time this video comes out, Halloween might even be over. But I'm probably just gonna lot these 2 together. You know, I'm hoping to make at least $10 profit. They came from Ames. That's a throwback right there. So if I'm to add up all this Halloween stuff, I think it's gonna be some good estimated profit. Also found this at Goodwill for $1.99. This is a Disney Cars helicopter. Looked it up. Looks pretty good. I saw some selling between $20 and $30 for this little die-cast one. So yeah, I'll make some profit on that for sure. I ended up getting these two masks locally for $25. This one is, I believe, from like 1991 or something. It says it somewhere on the pumpkin, but nothing special. I can probably sell that for $20. But the good one is this Scream mask. This is the Easter Unlimited Fun World mask. I'm pretty sure this is the one that glows in the dark. I've mentioned these on the channel before. Some of these Scream masks, like the first edition one from Fun World, can go to, well, I've seen them as far as $1,500. It's kind of crazy. Now this one seems pretty good. I wasn't exactly sure because it's hard to tell until you get them home and you start doing a lot of research on them because there's so many different variations. But based on the item number here and looking up the comps on eBay, I saw them selling between $50 and $100. I think minimum it's about $50 though. So between the two masks, I'll make money. Got some pretty decent shoe pickups. I got these Under Armour shoes in very good condition, and they seem a bit rare. The only pair I even saw had sold for, I think, $60, $70. I don't remember exactly. So I'm probably going to price these $50. I think they'll sell at some point. Got a couple of different pairs of Merrell shoes here. Again, you know, these are in really good condition is why I bought them. They're basic Merrells, but still, I think these were like $30 or $40 selling pre-owned in good condition. And then these were more like $25, $30, I think, or it seems like maybe they didn't have that many comps, but you can see just in great condition. I don't have to do any work on them. Paid $5 a piece, so I just list them and wait for somebody to come along and buy them. I also got these Drew shoes, and I got these because they're in pretty good condition. It looks like they got a little bit of staining around the toes, but these are size 10 6E. 6E wide is very good for these types of shoes because there's not as many out there. People are looking for, you know, these very large sizes. Most stores don't keep that size in stock, so people turn online to buy these things. And these shoes are about $130 new, it looked like. I think I saw a comp for one sold for $130 new. There's some pre-owned priced around $50. I'm coming in at $40 or $50 and just waiting for someone to buy them. Then I just picked up these Keen men's sandals, and they're in pretty good condition. They got a little bit of like dirt on the edge I can just wipe off real quick. There's a lot of these for sale on eBay. If you look up men's Keen sandals, there's about 4,100 listed. But if you look at the comps, there's about 3,100 sold completed comps, which is pretty good. Since I only paid $5 for these and they're in pretty good condition, I figure, you know, I've sold every pair of these I've ever bought, these Keen sandals. Like even if I price them at $20, they're going to sell very quickly. I'm making good profit, but I'll probably price them $25, $30. So between all the shoes, I'll add it up, good money. So here's something I had to stop in Home Depot to get some boxes and packing materials and stuff. I saw these hanging there. These are Kohler, well, the kitchen spray things you put on your sink. They were like $8 a piece. I'll make at least $15 profit a piece on Amazon on those. So yeah, $30 there is worth picking up. I'm going to shift over here to the floor. This is a local buy. This is just a tote filled with Stephen King books. There's also some 50 Shades of Grey in there, which I don't think is going to be worth selling. Honestly, a lot of these paperback books aren't worth selling either. There's some hardcover that stands good. You got the Green Mile, the full set there, which is only worth like $15 to sell, but it will definitely sell. I haven't even really went through this much. Needful Things, that's a good hardcover to lot up. This one, I don't think that's worth anything. Couple Dark Tower hardcovers down there. I don't know, maybe the whole Dark Tower set's there. In paperback, I don't know. That's Insomnia. It's funny because these two Dark Tower books are the ones I find every single time. I'm trying to get the whole collection, but I have at least 3 or 4 copies of each of those. It's crazy. So paying $20 for all these, I'm going to make profit. I'll probably just lot up all the paperbacks. I got paperbacks and hardcovers upstairs where I picked up Stephen King books. You know, it's not going to be huge profit, but I do think I'll turn it into at least $50 profit for all these. Here's a couple other things I picked up. These Ninja Turtles, new sealed. I think these are from the Michael Bay movie, which is, oh man, I hated that movie. And these had some interesting listings. I think some were listed for like $90. Comps were showing different prices. I think I could sell this one for maybe $40 or $50. I'll try. This one more like $20, $25. I think I paid $15. I think I paid $10 for that one and $5 for that one. I'm not 100% sure, but I knew I could make money. Oh, I also got this It figure here, which I think I have about, I don't know, $12 into. It's not worth a whole lot. It's, one of the ones I think they were selling at Walmart or maybe still do. Still, I could probably sell that for about $25 plus shipping. So I grabbed it. Lego set I got for $5.99 at Goodwill. The bags are sealed inside except for one. And this is like the third time at this Goodwill I've got Legos where there's sealed bags inside of an open box, but there's always one bag that has been opened. Don't know what's going on with that. If it happens to be complete, I could make $20. Otherwise, it's just going into the lot of Legos. But below it here, this is nice. This is a Hot Wheels AI Batman Arkham Asylum Raceway set. I think what was most impressive was it was $7.99. I saw this, I'm like, this is one of those things that's going to be like $39.99. No, $7.99. I opened it. It looks to be complete in there. Everything's great. And well, the listings look pretty promising. I did see one that sold for $150, and there's only like 3 or 4 listed, and some new for like $180. And I believe the pre-owns were right around $120 or something like that. I'll probably price this $100 plus shipping and just wait for someone to come along and buy it. Down here is just a Briar horse I picked up for $1.99. Did a Google image search and it showed up. I should be able to sell it for like $20, $25. I saw some selling for, so it's worth picking up. Couple hats I got for $5 a piece. I actually haven't done much research at all on these. This 49 Mercury hat, which looks really cool. It's clean, and a Corvette hat. I think I can make some decent money. Sell them for at least $20 a piece and maybe more. I'll have to do some more research on those. Here's a local buy. These Furbies. They are not new, but they're in the box, got the paperwork and everything, and some of these are worth quite a bit of money. Honestly, just depends a lot of the times on the color. Some of the colors are rare. Based on what I was seeing, I'm selling maybe this one for like $50 and 50 to 75, 50 to 75 on that one. I'm not sure. Having the boxes is going to make a difference, but I paid $10 a piece for them. Here's one of these mystery items. That's Angry Birds that I bought. $2.99 on Amazon. There's some for sale for $55. They don't sell for anything near that on eBay. So even if I have to sell them for $30 on Amazon at some point, the rank wasn't really terrible either for these. Worst case scenario, I lower the price to make like $10 profit, but I'm going to shoot for at least $25 profit a piece on these. We'll see what happens. Here's something very cool. I got this Zest Original Aqua Family Deodorant Bar Soap at Goodwill for $3.99. This is from 1992. It's vintage, it's sealed, and at first I grabbed it and I'm like, $3.99, I'll use these. Why not? That's a good value for soap. And then I decided to scan it, and then I saw that some sold for around $60. I'm like, well, I didn't realize it was vintage at the time, so I'm definitely going to be selling these now. Probably price it like $50 plus shipping and see if I can get someone to buy them. Now, I've mentioned in the past a lot, when you find these discontinued products like this, a lot of times people are still looking for them because they don't want to use anything else. They're stuck in their ways with their soap. I bought this tech deck set. I think I paid $8 for this. I'm gonna try to sell it for $50. It seems to be a little bit rare. I'm not sure I'll get that. I think I saw one sell for like $25, but what's listed is priced very high. I also got this kind of cool vintage watch talking. I don't know exactly if it records voice or whatever, but I paid $5 for it. I can sell it for like $20, I think. Also got this clown blow mold clown head. Paid $25 for this. It lights up, the eyes lights up. I think it laughs. It does work because it has batteries in it. Well, that was mean. There is somebody that has this listed right now for $90 plus shipping, and another person has it priced like $140 plus shipping. So I'll probably just price mine $90 plus shipping as well. I think they'll start selling a bit quicker as we get closer to Halloween. Then I just got a couple of these clothing items. This is a Nike Jets like military jacket, like salute the military line. Paid $10 for this. I should be able to sell this between $50 and $75. Probably more like 50 is what I'll price it at. Different teams, different designs do better. I don't know if I even found this exact one, but there's some money in it. It's in good condition. Then I don't know if this Adidas is vintage or not. I mean, the tag looks vintage to me, but I know Adidas has been kind of recreating their vintage stuff and kind of making their tags look vintage, so it's a little bit hard to tell. It's in very good condition though. It looks vintage. It was $5. I think you could sell this between $20 and $30 if you wanted to, especially if it is vintage. So a couple clothing items, not bad. But there it is, everybody. That is my haul for today. I really want to thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to hit that like button for me. And also make sure you are subscribed. If you're not subscribed, what are you doing? You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok, flipping_junk. This has been Wick. Until next time.